Welcome everyone to the final race of Season 16 of the Cup Series. We are here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Andre England on pole. Here's the full qualifying results and a 42-second lap time by Hodak. As we'll take you right to track side. It's about to get the race command. Alright, here it is. Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to race one last time in Season 16. So, who's in, who's out? Well, we got 5 potential championship contenders tonight. Riley Sampson has a 6-point lead, only gaining 1 point over Tim Randolph, but who knows, maybe that 1 extra point could be the difference in tonight's deciding championship race. So Tim Randolph, he is second. Alexander Rowe goes up a position, but he's 32 points back, which of course translates to 32 positions. So, yep, all these drivers, Alexander Rowe, Blaze Vitar, Max Anderson, the other 2, those 3 need a miracle right here. Blaze Vitar, 36 points back. Max Anderson, 38 points back. A poor race at Phoenix puts him in a very bad spot. Alexander Rowe, with 5 victories this season, almost got his 6th, which is a huge difference if he did win that race at Charlotte. He's the 4th driver to do it, but he'll become, if he doesn't win tonight, he'll be the 3rd driver to win 5 races but fail to win the championship, which is insane. Alright, green flag is out. We're underway here at Homestead. Last chance to get a win, of course. So you know there's going to be a lot of drivers just going out there as they should. Do not worry about the contenders. Just worry about your own race. Noel Hawley inside through 3 and 4. Going to snag the lead away from Andre England. And we'll come around and lead the first lap of the race. Someone hit the wall there, possibly Josh King. You can see he's slow off the turn. Here they go, 4 wide. There's Tim Randolph in the 77. Where he sits, it looks like he would be the champion. Because I have no idea where Riley Sampson is. Somewhere, there he is. There's Alexander Rowe way up to the top. Oh, that doesn't look good with Bear in the 78. They're not lined up. Nice and easy here. Still 4 wide. Still 4 wide up front. Here's Tim Randolph with no victories, but with the most, well, tied with the most top 10s. Noodles, he is tied with Noodles with 13 top 10s this season. 4 wide, 5 wide. Sen goes up, nearly hits the wall. Hiroshi and Jackson there. Yeah, this is why Homestead is still the season finale. Look at this. This is incredible racing right here. 4 wide again. They're not letting up till they crash. Randolph is in a very bad spot. If they wreck, he's boxed in. He has no chance to avoid it. And Noah Holiday liking this. 4, 5 wide. Almost 6 wide. Nick Wilcox in the wall there. Sampson, Cole Sampson and Rodriguez. Orman and Butcher. There's action everywhere. And no one is letting up here. No wreck yet, but they will soon. The car hit the wall again. Nick Wilcox. Let's see from the spectator view. See a lot more here. Look at them, 4 wide there. You can see this, the run they get. And the pushing and the shoving. Holiday has almost a full second lead here. Hiroshi scrapes the wall off of 4. Almost 9/10 of a second. Battle for second here, Patrick Mew and Wes McCoy. Nope, there they go. That's the 10, there's a 48. And they're crashing on the back straightaway. First caution of the night, here they come. Noel Holiday in the 21 will take the yellow flag. Alright, first caution of the night. Let's take a look at the replay. Anderson in the 10. He gets hooked by the 48 off the turn 2. Door slams the 22, spins right out. Then the 48 comes back across the nose of the 11. Hard hit to the outside wall, but Anderson just goes for a spin. Keeps on going, trying to save it. Hits the 22 a little bit more. But yeah, you could see a lot of cars scattering and piling in, but no contenders. There's Tim Randolph. There's Sampson with a little bit of damage. He's okay. 2 and 3 down there on the apron. Fisher the 11. The 8 car of Hodak, Sang, DJ. So not a big wreck as we were expecting. A lot of cars were involved, but not a big wreck with cars slamming into each other and flying in the air. There's Alexander on the 31. What a wreck avoidance. Oh, well, almost a wreck avoidance. He sideswipes the 8, which is not bad. That could have been a lot worse for the 31 team, but a close call for pretty much the top 3. Sampson, Randolph. Now they're all in the middle of it, and they got away with very little damage. Let's take a look at the onboard Tim Randolph. I think you could see there he only got hit on the left side ever so slightly. Not gonna do a thing, not at all. He hits the 1 car. Well, that's not gonna do a damn thing. He's okay. The 34 car, Riley Sampson, he might have got a little bit more, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad either. Wow, he kind of got a little lucky there by the 11. Yeah, he gets hit from the right side a little bit, the back end too. Yeah, he was heading straight for that 11 car. If his Fisher didn't get hit again, yeah, it might have been a different story. Alright, first caution of the night. Let's take you back to the restart. So, the 19 and the 62 out of the race. Cheston, 1 lap down. So here's the back of the field here. As you can see, a couple of drivers making some repairs. There's Tim Randolph in 22nd. Riley Sampson is 20th. Alexander Rowe in 18th place. Almost a near must-win situation. Unless Sampson gets dropped, taken out, or just gets held back. Yeah, 32 points, 36 points, and 38 points. Gonna be tough. There's the 6 of Blaze Batar. He is 36 points back. He is in 6th place. Obviously, where they sit now, it is not enough to win the championship. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag waves. We're back underway. Side by side for 3rd on the restart here. Might want to keep an eye on these guys. The 15 of Brad Cheston in the way. Tina McCoy gonna force him up to the top. Holds up the middle line now. Sampson goes in the middle, but so does Cheston. Oh, he's trying to get to the bottom there. Trying to squeeze his way through. That's not going to work. Randolph is also part of the line. He goes up high. But so does... Oh, there they go again. They can't seem to get free. Whoa. Just squeezed to the inside, Tim Randolph. And that's exactly what I was talking about. If Sampson gets held up or something, and he drops all the way below 30th, yeah, he's in a bad spot. Side by side, Brian Rodriguez in a 20. Gonna take the lead away from the 21 of Holiday. Both drivers just outside of the top 10. Holiday is 11th, Rodriguez is 12th. So top 10 points finish is also another goal for these two, as long as a win. Field is pretty spread out. They're going 3 wide. So everyone has gotten through. Now most of them are just single file, just trying to regroup. Probably perfect for everybody, especially our contenders. So we'll risk being involved in a big crash here. It'll take them out for sure. Here they are right now. Sampson is 32nd. And there's Tim Randolph in 29th. Next driver, Max Anderson, he is 24th. And then Alexander Rowe, we see up here in 16th place. And our highest one is, oh, in the second we're about to mention him, Blaze Avatar in the wall there. He keeps it going. 31 now, car behind him. Rodriguez still our leader here. Sampson gets up another couple, gets up a few more, takes another few more spots. Tim Randolph in 27th place, just 1 spot away. At the moment, it will be to 34. Back to the front here, Brian Rodriguez with a nice comfortable lead. Nick Holiday in the 27 moves up to 2nd place. 38 to the inside. Curtis there in the 47 on the inside as well. Here comes the 38. Gonna power his way through to 2nd place. Three wide for 3rd. Joseph Curtis on the inside line. Lightning Blaze into 17. Oh, gets a little close to Holiday there. Wes McCoy as well gets close to the 17 of Lightning Blaze, nearly making contact. Got back up to the 20 car. There's Chesson. He's in 3 and 4. Probably gonna put him down 2 laps in a bit. And there goes the 38 to the front. Joseph Curtis to the inside, side by side here for the race lead. 38 will lead that one though. Nope, Joseph rides him up the racetrack, but it opens the door for the 20. He retakes the lead. You can see there's a huge gap. 3 wide for 2nd again. So right now the 43 of Ryan Butcher is 12th, and there's Sam Curtis. Sam Curtis about over 3 seconds back from the race leader. So a huge gap here. Would a caution help them? Possibly. But with that 1 lap car in the way, I don't know. Whoa, 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 there goes the 4. McCoy goes around the 18 and the 23 to 3. In the wall there. Oh, there's the 34. Just gets through. The 8 and the 11 do not. Caution. Oh, and the 77's on pit road. Tim Randolph, brake failure. Oh boy. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Let's take a look here. Nathan Orman, Tina McCoy through 1 and 2. Orman hooks that left side of the 4. Taps him again when he gets on the apron. And man, what a hit. Entire car up in the air. Takes out the 18 and the 23. And you see oncoming traffic. Green, Sampson. They get by, but you can see the 8 car and the 11. The 8 gets into the 3. Yeah, well, that ends there. Season right there. Both of them colliding with each other. Kind of sums up their season right there. From the spectator view. Probably glad it's over. They are done. The 11 car of Fisher. Not the way he wants to end it, of course. He had a great season as well with 2 victories. Plagued with inconsistency though. Was looking to be a contender, a strong contender, but then fell off. So he gets on the apron, he comes back up. It looks like he just... Yeah, it was either the 4 or the 18, it looks like. He hit either one. And then we see the wreck avoidance by the 34. Riley Sampson. With Tim Randolph now out of the... Or with problems with his brakes. Not out of the race yet. Misses the 4, misses the 3. Whew. That was super close. We'll take you back to the restart. Getting ready for the restart here. Tim Randolph is back out on the racetrack, only 1 lap down. His car is still clean. He should be fast on the restart. But he's got the 15 car in the way, so it's going to be a little difficult here. Alright, here we go. At the moment now... Oh, no, we'll just do that later. We'll get on the restart first. Alright, here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. Remember, Tim Randolph, he can't pass on the inside line. So have to wait, and you can see very, very slow. He'll need another caution to get another chance. Then another caution. As long as he stayed in front of the leader. 23 car also very slow. 38 gets held up. Here's a 6 and a 31. And they're going to get by. There's a 10. 34 is clear. Holiday back to the race lead, and Nick Holiday's up to second. Three wide for third. A little bit of pushing. Parker Smith in the 41. Getting a push from Nicholas Jewett. Nick Holiday staying behind that 21 for now, and there he goes for the race lead. Getting close. Thought like anybody was gonna get hooked. Tim Randolph is just praying for a caution right now. He could get his lap back and still fight. He's only 6 points behind, unless Sampson wrecks or something. Then yeah, he's in a really bad spot. Sitting 32nd. Oh, there we go. Parker Smith and Rodriguez get together. He almost got it right in front of him. I think he prefers the caution to happen behind him. Still gonna push hard. If he gets back to the front, gets in front of the leaders, he just needs to rely on one caution. Jewett is taken second. There is a 34 running in 16th place. Blazy Bitar in front, Alexander Rowe behind. With only one victory to his name, but was able to climb up through the standings. And he's leading the points. Alexander Rowe, Blazy Bitar, they're just hoping that 34, something happens to the 34. Or else, yeah, no chance at all. Very slim chance. I mean, they could wreck him, but obviously you don't want to do that. That's just too dirty. Rodriguez to fourth. Just keeping an eye on these guys. Oh, caution! Caution, caution, caution! Alright, yellow is out. Noel Hawley leading. Take a look at the replay. Here in the middle of the corner, you can see there's smoke spewing out. So he cuts down to the, trying to get to the bottom here, but then there's the one car. He decides to go to the bottom, hits him on the left side, comes back up, collects a 22 and a 78. And then you can see the 9, and then Bear gets hit hard by Andre England, goes upside down. More cars incoming. Josh King in the 18 as well. Bear stays on his roof. And also Calvin in the 48, but the 23 avoids the wreck. So another big wreck on the back straightaway. Due to Ryan Butcher having a mechanical failure. Right in the middle of the pack. Obviously not his fault. So King tried the outside line. I mean, most of the track is blocked. He would have hit anyone. Gets an Andre England, our pole sitter. Here's a 48 car again. Take a look at this once more with the 78 from the spectator view. Take a look at this hit from the 12. Right in the door, right into the driver's side. 9 car kind of saved him from going tumbling. Stayed out on the roof though. Alright, so our third yellow of the night, I believe. We'll take you back to the restart. Here we go. So 27 drivers out of that one. 24 on the late lap. So now the 77's out in front. He'll need to get to the front quick and get a quick caution. With just over 10 laps to go. So they have another chance. Not to mention a chance at overtime as well. There is the 34th Riley Sampson in 15th place. He's in an okay spot. Even if Tim Randolph does get a lap back, he's still got a lot of work to do. It's going to be very difficult in the amount of time we have left. Here we go. Green flag waves. Oh, really poor restart there by a 77. Cole Sampson in a 15 or in a 66. He's gonna hook the 15 car. 5 nearly crashes. Coming back up. Again. Okay, they get by. Most of them at least. Still got the 23 to deal with. Big pack of cars here. Has a 21 with another big lead. Three wide, almost 4 wide. Holiday was 6/10 that last lap. Sam Curtis, 38 car. Someone's gonna crash here. 4 wide, Tim Randolph still pushing. Oh, but it doesn't look good. Whoa, whoa, oh, there they go. Rodriguez gets turned around. Oh, lighting blazing. Sampson right in front. The 6 car. Oh, here they go. And they're crashing. Not too much damage there. Alright, yellow is out. Noel Hawley leading. Let's take a look at the replay. Nicholas Jewett in the back end of lightning blaze. Down the back straightaway. That till it collects the 20 car. 17 in the wall. Right in front of the nose of Riley Sampson. Thought he was going to avoid it, but he gets back into the back end of the 17. Bounces off the wall. The 6 car misses it. Sort of. No, well, he misses the 17, but still wrecks. Could have been a much bigger incident. And Rowe and Sampson get involved. A little bit of damage there, but it's enough to possibly slow him down. You can see he's got quite a bit of, or not quite a bit of front end damage. Hits the outside wall, then gets hit from behind, adding on to damage, but still, it's the 77 and being one lap down. That might just save him. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. The lap car is having to start single file. Most of them are all the way at the back. There is Riley Sampson in 24th place. Had to come down and make some repairs. Now with everyone, with no lap cars in the way, won't have a chance to spread out. Might be even more aggressive. We'll see. Cause another crash and we'll go on overtime. So only chance for Tim Randolph as a green-white checkered an overtime finish, so he'll get his lap back. Here we go. So Noel Holiday in a 21 out in front, I believe has led the most laps. This 21 car is fast, was able to take advantage though. Those guys racing side by side, but unable to catch up unless there's a yellow. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out, back underway. .38 to the inside, side by side. It'd be a huge night for Front Row Motorsports to win the race with one car and win the championship with the other. Curtis, Nick Holiday squeezes his way on the inside. Sam Curtis trying to pin him down. Almost a wreck. Oh, Kip Silverpoint rides up the racetrack. Almost. Another close one here. Sam Curtis now on the inside looking for the race lead. 2 laps remaining. Wes McCoy to third. Sam Curtis clear. Once they get to the white flag, Riley Sampson can breathe. Mew looking for the race lead back. Here they come to the white flag. One more lap to go. Light still green. One more time around. Still got to get through. 3 wide here. Kip Silverpoint to 5th. Patrick Mew into 38. No pressure from behind. Coming to the checkered flag. The 38 of Patrick Mew is going to win at Homestead-Miami Speedway. And Riley Sampson, wherever he is, he's going to get it. There it is, checkered flag. And Riley Sampson, 23rd, will win the Season 16 Cup Series Championship. What a night for this team. The 38 will celebrate in victory lane, and the 34 Sampson will celebrate as a champion. Let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it, Patrick Mew the winner. His 2nd win of the season. Wes McCoy, Kip Silverpoint, Noel Holiday, Joseph Curtis, Nicholas Jowait, Sam Curtis, Parker Smith, Tony Green, and Nick Holiday. 27 cars finished the race, 24 of them on the lead lap. Here is the rest of the race results. Yep, and Riley Sampson finishes 2 spots ahead of Tim Randolph. If only he wasn't a lap down, Riley Sampson would be in big trouble. But Tim Randolph's brakes failed. Had to get him repaired. Put him a lap down and cost him the championship. Yep, the brakes out of everything. Did not crash, did not have any major mechanical failures. It was the brakes on a 77 car. 2 spots ahead, and Alexander Rowe finishes right between Alexander Rowe. Yep, that's it's bittersweet in a way. 5 wins this season. So close to 6. But he'll finish third, looks like. Or unless, nope, I think Blaze Zubatar might. Actually, I think that'll be a tie right there. Possibly. But anyways, that is it here today at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Riley Sampson, the champion. Patrick Mew, the winner. We'll take you to victory lane. So there you have it. Riley Sampson is your season 16 champion by 8 points over Tim Randolph. Tim Randolph, yeah, could have been him at the end. Those breaks, a 15.25 versus a 15.59, so it's very close, very similar between those two. But Sampson had that one win all the way back at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. That probably helped them win the championship. Max Anderson was able to get up to third there at the end. Max Anderson in the 10 is a huge surprise. Only 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s, single digits. You compare it to everybody else, they got up in the 6, 7, 8 and double digits. He's the only one in the top 5, actually top 6, who was less than 10. Alexander Rowe, well, we already know. Daytona 500 champion. First driver to win it twice. Ties the record. Fourth driver to do so with 10 top 5s and 11 top 10s. But you see the average finish in 18.38. Yep, the inconsistency doesn't matter how many wins. Gotta stay consistent. Even with all those extra points for winning the race. Blaze Zubatar in the 6 ran up front a little bit. Onto the wall earlier in the race, but was unable to recover. It was a tough fight. He probably had the win there too. Yeah, he would have. Finishing 5th in the points though. Had a great race, had a great season. 2 wins, 7 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Patrick Mew gaining 2 spots with his 2nd win of the season. Getting a 7 top 5s and 12 top 10s. Closest he's been to a championship all the way a long time ago. So, yep, great run for the 38 team. Check a Lightning Blaze dropping 1 position there at the end. Still top 10. Nathan Orman dropped 1. The 9 car with a small comeback near the end. They were dropping hard. They're almost down to like the bottom 20. And they climbed their way back up. Got another win. And finished 8th in the points. So great job by the 9 team for a tiny comeback. Noel Holiday led the most laps of the race. Get up 2 spots. Still got a top 10 point finish. Would have won that win there at the end. Ramian Fisher was able just to survive and still finished 10th, dropping 1. Noodles, however, he loses out. He finishes 11th in the points. The 22 team looked very strong early on. Then they're still looking alright. But then the final several races, that 22 was non-contender there at the end. They tried to hang on, but yeah, ultimately just couldn't do it. Joseph Curtis getting 2 spots, another winner of the season, 12th. Stephen Oakes, well, not finishing in the top 10. The 2 team was struggling hard. Then they got that 1 win and they started climbing up, and yeah, they still managed to get a respectable points finish with the season they had. The 2 cars just knocking off top 10 finishes, 12 of them, which is great. So still pretty good for Stephen Oakes. Brian Rodriguez in a 20. Well, yeah, he was a part of it. Had some chances to win races, I guess, like tonight's race. That loses 1 spot there at the end, dropping to 14th. Nicholas Jewett with only 1 top 5 still manages for a top 15 points finish and 6 top 10s. So this 24 team, yeah, they weren't bad. They were okay. It's amazing how they only got 1 top 5 out of the and still finished ahead of quite a few other drivers. Colin Bear had that nasty crash there at the end. Bear was up and down all season, finishing 16th there. Casey Jackson in the 51. Yeah, that was a interesting season for the 51 team. They gained 4 spots there at the end. They were close. Actually, I think they did make it to the top 10 and then fell off after that. Was unable to recover. Wes McCoy also was on the move, gaining 5 positions there at the end, getting a late season win at Texas. Chris Sang as well, winning at Charlotte. The 7 team was able to get 3 more spots there, getting in the top 20 at least. Tina McCoy got 2 wins this season, but the 4 team was plagued with a lot of crashes and incidents. Getting a 20th place finish at least. Well, that's kind of not good with 2 wins. Dropping 3 spots there at the end. Kip 0 Point gaining 3. Not too much to say for the 42 team as well as the 43 team. Pretty similar stats too, both the GMS Petty Racing drivers. Sam Curtis, yeah, I mean, well, he had a chance to win tonight's race, although Sam Curtis might be remembered more of his incidents being a lap down, Daytona and Darlington. It made a lot of drivers unhappy, but no one paid him back though. Jaron Cabot, the 48, they lost 4 positions, had a chance to win a couple of times, but the 48 was mostly a non-contender for the most part. Nick Holiday there gained 2 spots, did get himself a victory, although I forgot which race he won, but ultimately finishing 25th. Kenny Johnson, wow, he lost 8 spots there at the end, with 2 wins this season. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty bad for the 62 team with Johnson. Richie Hiroshi, he got the dual race win at least, so he's got something, but non-points victory still. 26 team, struggled all season. David Davison, another driver, won a race, but a lot of incidents. Tony Green, also a winner, 29th. Cole Sampson got a 2nd win at Phoenix, got the win in Las Vegas, both coming on the west side of the country. So 30th though, yeah, that 66 team managed to get 2 wins, but finished 30th. Josh King there, dropping 3 positions, 31st. And Chapman there, dropping 1 spot, 32nd. Not too much to say for a couple of these drivers. Nick Wilcox, Talladega winner, got 1 at least. Brad Cheston there, 34th. Nothing much to say for the 5-time champion. DJ Curtis, 35th. Colin Cropley, we know the ISCR guy struggled hard. Parker Smith, the only driver without a top 5 finish, but managed to finish not last at least. Andre England, the lowest finishing driver with the victory, winning all the way back at Dover, 38th. And Mitchell Hodak, 39th, so he finishes last out of all the drivers who've completed all 32 races. Lyle also replaced Christian Bracken, ran 6 races. Noah Swell ran 4 replacement drivers, so not too much to say there, but they all got a top 10 finish at least once, so there's that. Full statistics, so you know we had 3 green white checker finishes, overtime finishes, so it messes everything up, although I don't think anyone really reads the full statistics. It's nothing that important. Points breakdown, again, doesn't matter too much, plus the overtime screws it up anyways. Top 5 starts, it's basically everybody. So most wins, obviously Alexander with 5, Blazy Buttar, Cole Sampson, Kenny Johnson, Nathan Orman, and anyone else like Tina McCoy, that's not on this list, with 2 wins. Most top 5s, again, Alexander with 10, Riley Sampson 8, Blazy Buttar, Nick Hall, Patrick Mew tied with 7. Most top 10s goes to Noodles and Tim Randolph with 13 top 10 finishes. Joseph Curtis, Nick Hall, Patrick Mew tied at 12. Most poles, now I know Fisher has 4, that's not screwed up, but for the others, probably. But yeah, 4 poles for Amy Fisher. Wow, if only you got points for setting on the pole. I was going to implement that, but I forgot. Most laps, that is, again, it's kind of messed up because of overtime finish, but laps led is not. Ramy Fisher takes that award with 146. Blaze Ewart, 109. Nathan Norman, 87. Alexander Rose, 73. And Max Anderson, 64. Most miles, possibly the same thing. Overtime messes everything up. So most miles, there's no real achievement there, I guess, compared to leading laps and getting top 5s and top 10s. General statistics, fastest average was at Charlotte's. That was overtime though. Chris Sang was that winner of that race. Slowest average, no surprise, was at that Bristol dirt race, which we will never do again. Patrick Mew was the winner. Biggest margin was at Road America. Almost a second lead between first and second. Most closest margin was at the recent Charlotte race with a 2/1000ths of a second. Fastest pole was at the Dodge Motordrome. Nathan Orman was the winner of that race. And Road America was the slowest pole. Alexander Rowe was the winner of that one. Most lead change was at Daytona. That was the Daytona 500. Most leaders was at Charlotte. That was the first Charlotte event with 15. The most yellows was at Bristol with 11. Most cars running was at Atlanta with 39. So we almost had all 40 cars finish the race at one point. And the most DNS was at Dover with 29 cars crashing out. So that concludes season 16 of the Cup Series. It took a little longer. It took us all the way till March, and we started at December. Yeah, it's a but of course things got a little busy there with personal matter like work and stuff, and slowed me down a lot. The season would probably be over all the way back at January, but yeah, it's kind of unusual for me, as usually I do one every day, usually, or get one out every day, not do one every day. But yep, that completes season 16. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know this one might have been a little bit of a mixed bag. 2 races less from last season. Now that's going to be the norm for the most part. We might go back to that, having one really long season once we had the 43 race season, which was wild. But yep, anyways, that is it for season 16. The next series won't be an NR 2003 series, but it won't be an R Factor 2 series either. So look out for that. So the next era begins here in 2023. Hopefully, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you all for watching and all that good stuff. And we'll see you for the next series.